Okay, I'm here with head coach Mark Johnson on MIAA Basketball Media Day. And first off, Coach, obviously the latter part of last season was a bit tough after losing point guard Craig Nicholson to injury. What's your outlook for this season?
Well, I mean, hopefully, you'd like to, finish a little stronger than we did last year. I think Craig's injury played a big part in that. But, we have some guys. We're going to be a young team this year. I think it's the youngest team we've ever had. Of our 16 guys on roster, 10 of them are either freshmen or sophomores. So, we're excited about the team and the fact I like our team. I think we're young. They're excited to play, and we're hoping we can get better, and progress every week, because I do think this is going to be a team that can get better as the year goes on, because we are so young, and hopefully with Craig, Craig as of today still is not 100%. You're hoping he continually improves, and so I think that's basically try to improve each week and get better and better.
Yeah, you have a lot of new faces on the team this year. You have the exit of 6 seniors from last year. How do you think the team is going to do gelling together early in the season?
Again, I think we have a bunch of good guys that are working hard. I think, the chemistry is already, there, hopefully. And, I think our guys are glad to be here, excited to be at Fort Hays State, looking forward to the season. I think, again, we're just young. If this group can stay together for the next couple of years, we feel like in the future we could really have a good group of guys that can accomplish a lot of great things. We know right now we're worried about this year, and we need Dom and Jake and hopefully Craig and those few older guys we have, Rob Davis, Lake Reed, maybe Kenny Enoch, some of the transfers, a few of the transfers we brought in, some of those old guys kind of carry the load and really have productive years to allow those younger guys to play the roles we would like them to play as freshmen.
And I know it's early right now, but what do you think your team's biggest strength could be this season?
Well, I think we can shoot the ball. I think we have multiple guys that have the ability to make shots, shoot it well from 3. I think that's something we're going to have to do and need to do. I think we do have some experience up front with Dom and Jake. I think both those guys being seniors, we're hoping for them to have even better years than they did a year ago, and they both had solid seasons. So, I think, hopefully experience up front, ability to shoot the ball in the backcourt by multiple guys will allow us to have enough guys on each game that someone's shooting the ball well and playing well.
Yeah. And with all the new players this year, I know it's early yet with practice, but do you think there's been a lot of good competition so far in practice?
Yeah, I think we have a lot of competition. That's a good thing and a bad thing. I think the good thing is we feel like, again, we have numbers there that we can choose from, and guys are going to be able to find on each night. We'll be able to find some guys that can be productive. I think the negative of that is we don't have enough separation. We really don't have 5 guys separating themselves from the others, and I think a lot of times you want to see that. So that'll be the big question. Will our top 1 or 2 players be all conference caliber guys? Because that's what you have to have if you're going to win the MIAA and be a top 2 or 3 team. Your top 1 or 2 players have to be first team, all conference kind of guys, and that'll be a big question for us. If Craig's healthy enough, we all know he is, but that's a question mark still. I think, again, we have some depth, a lot of guys that can play. Just when we have some guys that can really be major impact players for us.
Okay, thank you, Coach.